So division is an inverse operation of multiplication, inverse meaning opposite. And the rules generally apply for the same with the multiplication of signed numbers. And so let's just go through a couple of examples. One of the rules we talked about earlier was if you had a positive times a positive, your answer would be a positive. So positive times a positive equals a positive. Also, if you had a negative times a negative, for even numbered factors, your answer would be a positive. So if we look at a division problem with two positive numbers, the divisor and the dividend, your answer would be a positive. So for instance, if I had 8 and I wanted to divide that by 2, both of these numbers being positive, I'm going to get a positive 4. Okay? If I had a negative, and if you're not sure how to set it up, hopefully you do, but this first number is the dividend, so that goes underneath the division sign. The second number is the divisor, okay, and then you just, divide 2 goes into 8 4 times, and there's no remaining amount, okay, so we got there 0. Okay, so let's do a subtraction or a negative problem. Say we've got negative 12 divided by negative 3. You could set it up like that, negative 3, and basically it's going to be the same thing. We're going to divide negative 3 into negative 3 groups. That's going to give us 4 remaining amounts, or 4 groups of negative 3. Now, if you have the positive and a negative, so positive times a negative, or a negative times a positive, we found out earlier that you're going to get a negative answer. So with a division problem, if you had, say, positive 6 divided by negative 2, that's going to give you a negative 3 amount. Okay, so 6 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 3. Say you had a negative 15 divided by a positive 5. Again, negative 15, positive 5, that's going to be a negative 3. Okay, so really the rules do apply that you came up with multiplication. You can transfer those rules to division, and signs are going to give you a positive answer, unlike signs will give you a negative answer.